Good morning. Oh, I forgot to start the bot. Always forgetting something. There we go. That's better. Alright. Let's get going, I'd say. After we did make some nice progress last time, it's time to explore our new area here. But first, I think, yeah, we can actually change the music in the city, which I think is quite cool, and more games should do that. Like, if you have street musicians in your game in a city, like, yes, allow me to change the music. That's great. Though, to be fair, I think the standard theme that plays is just the best. Like, so they did a good choice with the default themes. What I'm saying. This doesn't really seem like there's anything good in here. It's like a bit better. Sure. Oh my days, I really dislike the inventory management aspect of this game. It's the one thing I cannot stand. Because it's just super annoying after a while. Can't do this anymore. These two things. There we go. Okay, now I can actually buy stuff. Amazing. It's like very little. But considering we right now have the money, might as well upgrade a bit. We're not gonna spend a significant amount of gold to get like an increase of 2 in the stat. That's not worth it. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's a few things we can get back here before we will inevitably just leave the city because... Oh, come on, you can make this jump. Come on. Don't be like that. God, I need to try and remember everything now. But there is quite a few things we can get. Right, yeah, that's how we get down here. Into the Belinsk ruins. And there's the little friend. And we can't go on here. Yeah, we're gonna have to visit these ruins much later into the game. But I like that they kind of give you a little bit of a sneak peek into them. And also quite clearly hint at what character you need in order to get in there. So I think we can't... Yeah, there is another Djinn. There are like 3 Mercury Djinn in here, and I want all of them. But I think I can only get 2. Which is enough for now. Yeah, right, you can't do this just yet. This is one of those where it's a very specific point in the game where you can get that one. And it is a bit annoying, because you do need to remember it. But I think we got this. I'd be very disappointed if I wasn't able to remember like the one specific timing for that one specific Djinn. Looking for, I think, is this. Just looking for a room with a lot of bookshelves. There we go. Because first of all, there is a nice little treasure chest up here. Assassin Blade. Oh, and he just sneezed. Maybe. Or not. God, I hate that. Let's give it to Karis. She's like the worst weapons of all of them. And if we go around and move all of these shelves to the side, get a nice little entrance. Which allows us to get our little friend here. Spout! You said correctly, and that means I can also move you down to Karis, which is nice. Reef desperately needs more Djinn. It's also the problem that the... I mean, I guess I can kind of spoil it, but the second Venus character is the last character we get, so... And they don't have inherently a lot of Djinns with them. So kinda gonna be stuck with a lot of them not being used. Okay. Let's listen to the... final tracks we've heard of them. I think... No, I don't want to go here. Specifically because I can't. Do you want to go here? That is not obtainable, at least not yet. But this is where I want to be. Yeah. Docks, and there is another friend. This is one of those gens you cannot really miss because the story sequence takes you to the docks later anyway. I think. I might be wrong, and there might be a cutscene kind of like... Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, hold on, let's try that again. Hey, Steamy! Welcome in. I hope you had a... Wait, yeah, Saturday's part, yeah. I hope you had a decent Saturday so far. Boop. And Torrent. Sweet. All of the little friends. I still want a Djinn as a plush. And in recent years, I've come to quite enjoy the idea of collecting plushies. I think there's just something cute about them. I love plushies. It's been great. I've been playing my new game. Ooh. That sounds fun. Glad you're enjoying it. My week was quite good. It was a school week, and there's never anything to complain about a school week. Aside from the tests, which were annoying, but I don't care. Plushies are awesome. They are. I just need a place to store them. Currently, I have to kind of set them up on my bed in a weird way, but I'm not quite happy about it. Though then again, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this house and room anyway, so might as well start collecting now and take care of how to store them later down the line. Gonna be a Kirby one. Yes, I've got my Kirby, and I've got my angry Pikachu, and my blue Yoshi. So the 3 I currently have. I mean, the one productive thing I did on May 1st is actually clean up only half of my desk. Which now looks a lot nicer. Actually, like, set up my Switch games so that it kind of looks nice. Quite proud of it, I'm gonna be honest. My 2 fairly geeky mugs. It's fun, it's like Stardew and Animal Crossing had an evil baby born in the 1900s. That is a very specific description for a game. Half is better than no half? That's right. Now all the stuff I removed from the one half is now on the other half, but I'll take care of that another time. So after all running around, we still can't find Kraden in town. I had no luck either on the song. Sorry for eavesdropping, but did I just hear you asking about our Arangoa prelude? Yes, do you know something about it? Something? Quite a bit, actually. We're 2 of the few musicians in the world who can play it. Yep, we're both members of the only band that can play it. Someday, maybe we'll do it justice. I'm actually setting off to travel around Morgul to hear different sounds and work on my music. My plan is to practice in some new surroundings. One day, all 6 of us will be truly ready to play it. Oh my god, furries. Yes, we are in furry country essentially. And I think that name said he was going on a trip as well, right? Yeah, he said he wanted to hear the mountain rocks cry with his own 2 ears. We should probably stop dragging our heels and get ready for our trips. Come on. Well, bye. So it takes all 6 of them to play the song. Half of them going to be traveling for a while. Yes. So essentially, we're now on a mission to find musicians. Which I like, because it's something different than collecting, like, I don't know, the 6 gemstones or whatever. I woke up at 11, remembering it was clean, then I thought I'll do it tomorrow. I mean, to be fair, doing things tomorrow is always more fun than doing them today. So there's that. Okay, what order of operations? How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go to the right first. Dang it! I tried to romance a guy, and you have to give them a bouquet, but he rejected me. Sorry, set the day. Safe scumming romance. If that could be something in real life, make things so much easier. I mean, collecting musical instruments is something you do in Link's Awakening, right? Yeah, you collect the instruments there. But I like the idea of collecting the people that play the instruments just a bit more. It's a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, in that case, you know, if you already spend money, you want it to be worth it. I mean, in that case, it's just rude of them to reject you. Like, what were they thinking? I love random encounters. Get me out of here. Go, 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 go. Dang it! You spiders. Oh, I also, when I was cleaning up, I removed an absurd amount of, like, spider webs and stuff. Luckily, no spiders inside, but still, you. But I guess that's what happens if you don't really... you don't really clean your desk for some years. So, lesson learned, I guess. How do I get up there? Aha! A weasel's claw. Okay. Well, I guess. Oh, I can't go over there. I love how the wave sound effect is so loud you can easily dominate over the music. And there we go. Yeah, I think I can just go down now. Because we cannot enter the docks the normal way. Because there's just some rude person standing there. Which, like, how dare they? Dude, you're in my way. Could you... Dude, can you... I need to go through here. Can you move, please? Oh, come on. I remember was... working from home job. I drove my car so infrequently the steering wheel got spiderwebs. Oh, that... Ugh. Well, still not as bad as the story with my bike, but still, yeah, that's not pleasant. Ah. Hi, Ray. Just having dindins. Oh, the toast and butter tummy upset. Oh, no. Well, I hope your stomach recovers, Ray. Thank you for the lag. Much appreciated. Okay, so it turns out you cannot go here just yet. Interesting. The only problem I have with driving right now is that someone left like my windows open when they took my car. And now there's so much like pollen and dust inside, which isn't fun. Hey, I'm gonna live. It's only like 1.5 more months until allergy season is gonna be over. Finally. I cannot wait for my nose to no longer be 24/7 annoying. Yeah. Could you open the shop for me, please? Thank you. Okay, yeah, they all just sell nothing good. That must suck. It's not really bad, it's more like annoying. Like, I think you can hear it in my voice a bit that I don't sound quite, you know? So yeah. But other than that, not suffering too much, luckily. Right. Oh yeah, we're gonna learn how to break these rocks, finally. I love how this area has, like, basically no music. Kolima Village. Oh, it's this fun place. Okay, now I need to remember how to do this, actually. It's probably one of the most melancholic places in the game. Well, I found the Djinn I want. That's step one. Now on to how to get him. I think this actually looks surprisingly right. Nice. Actually doing things. Hey, Garland. Aw. I'm gonna replace you with this one. Wait, no. Because Gears is actually quite good. This is the one sad thing. Like, I wish standard attacks in this game weren't as good as they are, because they just are. Like, there's rarely a reason to use anything besides standard attacks and summons. And normally the game, you know, obviously the idea is, oh, you're gonna use your Djinns, and then you can summon stuff with them. The only problem is that you can just cheese the system by setting them on standby before you enter a boss fight. And you can just summon spam, and no boss survives that. Which is a bit of a shame. I mean, I guess you also just... You don't have to cheese the boss, but... You know, if you already have the option, it's always very tempting to do so. But yeah, there are a lot of Djinn that just don't really do a lot of stuff. None of them aren't quite worth using. Because they just don't provide any benefits to you in most situations. The weird thing is that very early in the game, you get two Djinns, I think back to back, that both have like a revive effect. Which I guess kind of nice for early game, when you don't have like revive spells or revive items. But I don't know why you need two of them. I'll be honest. Okay, I think I actually need to talk to some NPC in here. Just don't know which one it is. 30 years ago, when all the big changes happened, the village pretty much died, and we sort of lost hope. I left for a while. When I passed through Saha, I discovered that Kolima was green again. Follow me. 2 is better than 1? Kind of, but if you could have the thing once and then something else better, I think that would have been the goal. People think our village is cursed just because every now and then we turn into trees and whatnot. What? My feeling is that the little changes keep life interesting, and the big changes make life fun. I don't think if you randomly turn into a tree that that's necessarily a good life change, but, I mean, guess it's all a matter of perspective. Are you the... That looks correct. Business has been pretty bad lately. Has been pretty bad since I can't sell dream leaves anymore. There's an old Kolima legend that says warriors will arrive to help if the village is cursed. Hang on, you remind me of the warriors of Vale. Are you willing to help us? Yes, I knew it. Sometimes you just get it in your head that something good is going to happen. When the river was flooding, warriors came and helped us. We've been waiting for their return. I guess I should be too old for these sorts of fantasies. These days we have to be suspicious of our dreams. No one can find their way through Kolima Forest anymore, and our dreams have changed. Something has happened. What is your name? It's not a good name. I believe you're the warrior I've been waiting for. I think you can take on this curse. I could bring you over to the dream tree right now. There will probably be some fighting, so get ready first. But what do I say? Will you do it? Let's get started then. How did we arrive in this situation exactly? Can be talked into anything, that's how. The saviors of this village, and we will be sleeping on the ground like animals. Sorry. This is the only place close enough to the dream tree. God, that's a hard word. For it to work on you. Looks like the dream leaves you ate starting to take effect. Can you tell? You're starting to look sleepy. In addition to affecting your dreams, the leaves bring you sleep. Makes me want to have those dream leaves. They sound cool. I accidentally bought a lantern or was given a lantern. I'm pretty sure there's something you can do with it. Hopefully. Yeah, figuring out what to do in this village took me forever the first time I played through this because I never talk to NPCs in games. And then you're all of a sudden in an area where it's like, oh, talk to this one specific NPC to trigger the main quest. It's like, great, thanks. Phantasmal Bog. Look, we have a friend here. Hello. Okay, he's not friendly. Rather rude. Boop. Alright, get me out of here. Ah! Forgot this is a dungeon. I'm also not quite sure if we're, like, supposed to be here. Morgul is the first time you have this open of an area in front of you. So, there are kind of like three sections where the game opens up a bit. You have this like initial area with Pasai, Ayute, and Gaucho. But you just have to do things in a certain order, but you can technically like just go around, do however you please. And then Morgul is the second time you have like a more open area where you can just like go around. There's certain missions you have to do and certain objectives to fulfill, but what order you do them in seems not that relevant, but I'm not sure. The area itself is quite open to exploration, at least. And so... But obviously some areas are more difficult than others. And the first time I played this game, I did the Phantasmal Bog quite late into the game. So... I mean, getting through it is gonna be no problem, because the game itself isn't difficult. It's just not. Wait, do I want to freeze or not? I don't know. I can't remember. Let's freeze. Rip. Oh no, the treasure chest is under... The chest is underwater and I just froze the entire place. Fantastic. Good thing that I pay attention. What we want to do is drain the entire place. There we go. Much better. If you were so kind to quickly calculate what 300 times 0.4 is, that'd be great. Because I don't know where I put my phone. Mint. I like mint. The other day, I think the first time in my life, I actually had mint ice cream. And actually, it's quite good. Oh, wait. What's the game plan? 120? Okay. Mint Choco is good as well. Yes. We have these. It's alright. Ooh, that's a harsh judgment from Steamy. Now I want ice cream, damn it, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, mint's quite good. Mint together with chocolate would have been, if I had enough money with me to buy a second scoop, that's what I would have added to it. But ice cream is expensive these days. Like, it's nearly two euros for a scoop of ice cream. Like, usually like 150 to 180. Which is ridiculous, because I remember when it was like 70 cents. Which that was a good time. For a scoop. Yeah, it's gotten really expensive. It's insane. Inflation is really hitting. To be fair, we always had quite cheap ice cream here. I do remember a time when it was like, I don't know, 10. And we were in southern France. And there a scoop of ice cream was like 150, whereas back in the day here it was like, I don't know, 60, 70 cents. And I always thought, god damn, that's expensive. I will never pay that much for ice cream. Well, look where we are now. Took a few years, but hey. I think I have money for ice cream. Do it. Do it, Stevie. Favorite choco. This boost, sadly, they only had boost choco ice cream once, and I'm so mad they never brought it back. That's always the worst thing. If there's something you enjoy and it's only like a limited thing and you can't get your hands on it anymore. I don't have this with ice cream, but the bakery in the shopping center I usually go to when I'm on lunch break during work. They had like a piece of pastry that I really, really liked, but they don't do it anymore. Like, they just stopped doing it. I'm so upset about that still. It was like, it was an apple donut, and it was so incredibly good. So that's very, very disappointing, sadly. Limited editions, yes. Yeah, they do. Though, I mean, if they at least, like, market it as limited edition, it's kind of okay. Because that way you at least know, okay, it's not around forever, and I can just stock up on things. But when it just, like, disappears from one day to the other, I think that's worse. But, hear me out. I'm still not saying limited edition things are good. Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of stuff being limited at all. Because usually at the end of the day, it's just like a predatory marketing strategy where they where they just prey on people's anxiety about missing out on stuff, and I think that's just disgusting. Not a fan. And then there's a company like Red Bull. Markets stuff as like new limited summer edition or whatever. And then once that time window is over, it just ends up being like a normal thing that's permanently on their shelves. What am I doing here, by the way? I have no idea what I'm doing. If a brand already exists, then they make something with said brand, a limited edition thing. They should make it a thing and not give... Yeah. Yeah, they really should. I mean, some of the best things are like when the companies make like these corporation things. But oh well. Sadly, it is a proven marketing strategy to create like fear of missing out in people, which makes them buy more stuff. So yeah. It's always the issue. I mean, even I'm like this. Usually I'm like trying not to fall into that, but sometimes I'm like, I really want this thing now, so I'm just gonna get it. Oh boy, it's a nice puzzle. Let's try to be smart about that. It turns out I wasn't smart about it. Oh no. Since when does this game require me to use some brain power? Hold on. That looks good. Okay. And now... educated guess. There we go. Much better. Take that, thank you. Cool, there we go. Scared me just a little bit. Ich könnte nicht Neapolitan. Wait, I want Google. I mean, can you order ice cream? Is that a thing? I would save you the trip to the shops. Though probably would also mean the ice cream doesn't arrive today. Ah, dang it. That reminds me, I need to go shopping today. Oh, talking about limited stuff. So next week, one of my co-workers and classmates, right, they have their birthday. And so in our little vocational school group, we always like try to, you know, organize something like, oh, what do we want to give that person that has birthday? And they love cooking, and there is a shop in the shopping center where we're like, oh, we gifted them a gift card for that last year. That's perfect, let's just do that again. Turns out that shop doesn't exist anymore. Which took me a while to figure out, because I was walking around in that shopping center being like, am I an idiot right now? Where is it? It's always the best moments in life. You can get it delivered, yes. Uber. Ah. See, that's one of those luxurious things I don't think we have. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have that here, but not where I live, because very rural place where you can't usually get food delivered, because why would you? I'm gonna get there and find out I can't afford it. Ah, I see. Get the cheapest ice cream and try something new. Trying something new can always be good. I mean, yeah, you know, the worst thing that can happen is you might not like it immediately. But even then, a lot of the times, at least these days, if I try something new and I don't like it, I always usually try it again, and then try it a third time, and then at some point I start actually liking it. Which I think is kind of the definition of acquiring a taste. And it works surprisingly well. Not for everything, but for most things. Sushi is one of those things where I'm like, I don't dislike the taste, I just don't like the texture, and I feel it's different when you don't like a texture compared to a taste. You can acquire a taste, but acquiring a liking to a texture is a lot more... Nah. Where does this insane maze and its horrible lizard monster come from? Has the Golden Sun event moved Colima on top of a swamp where the lizard lived? So maybe this talk about Colima being cursed just comes from this lizard trying to get revenge? As crazy as it sounds, it might be the actual truth. Either way, there is a monster here. I hate lizards. Ah. Sludge. Alright. Let's kill Sludge. Let's do our little routine. Just gonna buff up everyone. I remember trying the Vegemite Choco. It was weird at first. It was nice, salty. I still have no idea how to imagine the taste of, like... I've never tried Vegemite. It looks weird, it looks strange. Not sure what to think of it. That's also something we don't have here. Like, I probably can find some in, like, a big city. But again, this is rural countryside. I think I actually might want to go for the skull. Oh, no. Just gonna throw everything on the main enemy and then just hope that the AoE damage we're gonna do later is going to be enough to kill them all. Cooking stream when? I'm not sure I'm the right person for a cooking stream. I'll be completely honest, I'm not a person you want to... allow to do the cooking. I'm not the worst at cooking, but if I have a proper recipe and I can follow it step by step, then I'm fine. But as soon as I have to do like some sort of freestyle stuff, or it's like some nonsense, like, you know, add a bit of something, I'm like, oh dear, please help, save me. Maybe having a meaty in the party wasn't the smart move, by the way. Judgment! What if we give subs? I mean, if I feel motivated enough to do it, I will do it without subs, even. But yeah. I feel I need to get into the, you know... I think my co-worker could do amazing cooking streams, like he's really good at this stuff. This is such a weird summon. Nom. But also more subs longer stream. Oh, so subathon. You know, I'm always quite a big fan of the idea that I have my set like times. I mean, it might be something we could do at some point in the future. You never know. You know, at some point, motivation might just hit me out of the blue. It's not a no indeed. Hey, bosses healing themselves is cheating, okay? We don't do that here. What the hell? How dare you? Okay, now I actually need to use this Djinn because it's gonna mess up everything. Laser. What does this do? Restore HP. Okay, I just... Because that completely messes up their classes. I can't have that. How is this thing still alive? Wait, what do I need for... okay, I need to take Karis back into the party, actually. Let's just hope he dies. Have we ever seen Neptune? I don't know. I'm just gonna let it play out. It's a big fish. Dead. Thank you. Oh my days. Oh. It wasn't a dream? This is a thing. We beat it, right? Confused. Which part was the dream? Nope. You saw the monster? There was a monster, right? I knew it. Look over in the corner. The dream's tree face looks all surprised too. That reminds me. I need to water it soon. Do you have any water on you? What am I saying? You beat the monster. You've done enough. I'm gonna tell the whole town. She seemed pleased. I suppose if that thing had haunted my dreams for who knows how long, I too would be off the... That's right, the whole town's gonna love us after this. We're all having nightmares. The Crush Tusk. Oh. Is that something the monster called up? Yeah. It's one of those nice little items that gives us a new ability. It's very nice, but also it will occupy an inventory slot, which is not nice. You can take the book. Let's get you back into the party so we can actually do stuff. But yeah, there is an item. I don't know if we can have it by now, but there is the possibility we can heal the tree immediately, or could heal the tree immediately.